There's actually, I heard on the radio this morning, a lot of fog over Sydney, and Sydney Airport is closed. But that's a bit further south from here. I was worried that we weren't going to see the sun because of the fog, but the fog seems to have been leaving us alone up here. And then looking down in the distance, you can see Long Reef. That's that stretch of land pointing out into the water. It's a very lovely spot. I think Lynn has taken you for tours on there. It has a golf course, and it's rather a lovely place to go for a walk. I'm trying to work out where we're going to see the sun rising today. Walk fairly carefully down here because it's quite slippery. You can see there are people already in the pool. I'm going to take a little spot just over here. There we are. Just have a spin back and look back to Narrabeen. You might remember this area when we did the 10 beaches in 75 minutes tour. You may remember that. One of the last Hago tours that I did. This is where we finished that tour, and this is where there were some people who'd been following me on that tour and were waiting for me to greet me, and they'd saved me a car parking spot. It was a pretty busy day that day. I can't get that out of my mind. These lovely people who'd driven up from southern part of Sydney came up and met me and been following me on their phones and saw where I was, and they knew I was arriving, and they took a morning walk and they walked out and met me, which is rather lovely of them. Now there is a bank of cloud out here, and I think there are some people. We have a look there. I'm just watching, the tide is getting quite big waves. I don't want to get my equipment wet, as you know. That's a problem. You can see there are people. There's a guy out there in the distance who is looks like he's got his camera set up for the sunrise. I'd imagine he's expecting something pretty spectacular. You can see the water breaking on the rocks out there, and people obviously waiting for some special sunrise. The moon is about a quarter full at the moment. I did spot the moon as I arrived, but I think it's disappeared now. And you see, it's a lovely place to come. Hello, how are you?
Good morning. A bit chilly, isn't it?
It's 10. It's 10, which is about 50 Fahrenheit.
It was about 4.
But I'm streaming to people around the world right now.
Oh, right.
On here. Would you like to say hello?
Oh, sure.
What's your name?
Nick.
This is Nick. Isn't she lovely? She just gave me a lovely smile and said it was very cold. Now, I think she must be an Australian to say it's cold, because I'm from Wales, you see. So for me, it's not that cold at all.
No.
So what are you down here to do today, Nick?
Surf photographer.
You're a surf photographer. Tell us what that means, would you? Because people are very interested. Everybody say hello to Nick. They're all waving to you. Tell us more about that again.
So there's a World Surf Championship starting tomorrow. The juniors are on today, and so some of our world champions are here to compete.
Wonderful. So they're going to be competing on this beach?
Yes.
Wow. I might come down later and watch.
Yes, so that's what you can see up there, the big setup.
Oh, right. Yes, I see it. So have you come in from somewhere to do this?
No, I'm local.
You're a local, so you're doing the surf photography, which is very popular, isn't it?
Yes.
People love
Oh, yes.
the shots.
There'll be a lot of photographers lined up along the beach.
They're saying hello to you. See that?
Oh, hi.
There you go. So Nick is a surf photographer. She's come down here to snap the grommets out there today, probably, but they're probably very good grommets.
Oh, there'll be some of the champions out
Some
there
of the champions out there too.
Yeah.
There we go. Doesn't that sound great? So we've got, I think it's on for 5 or 6 days?
Yes, for the next week, and there'll be some really big waves tomorrow.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
All right,
Very
folks.
exciting.
Well, if you're very good to me, I might come down. What day is it tomorrow? Wednesday. I might come down tomorrow when the big surf is up. It's supposed to be raining as well, I think, today, isn't it?
Possibly, but
Yeah.
next for a good moody shot.
Oh, good moody shot. Hey, Nick, you're very wonderful. You
Thank
cheered
you.
me up no end. Thank you so much for talking to all these lovely people. They're saying hello from Oklahoma.
Oh.
There you are. Thank you, Nick. See you later. Bye-bye. There you are. She's got jobs to do. Wasn't she lovely? So she's a surf photographer. She specialises in catching photographs of people surfing. And we've got some of the best surfers in the world here over the next week or so competing in a major tournament. I didn't know anything about that. So I might just come down tomorrow and see how it looks. I'm sure she can get much better pictures of it than I can. But right now they're all just out there. You can see them, like little black seals out there in the water, just getting used to the conditions. But apparently, according to Nick there, the surf will be much bigger tomorrow. It's a baby surf here today. And they'll be competing for a major tournament and big money as well. Big money, big cash prizes for the best. Rather lovely sky. I think that's where we're going to be seeing the sun behind that bank of cloud there. It's really more fog than cloud, I think, low-lying fog. But it will come through above that cloud. And up here we have a very lovely kestrel just arrived. And if you have a look up there, see that bird on top of that pole? I can only see the back of it. I think it's either a falcon. It's a falcon, I think. If he turns around for me, I can tell you. With a very large, you see him up there? Out there to catch fish and having a good look into the water. He's not interested in talking to me, much more interested in fishing. So that is I believe it's a falcon. I won't know for sure until I see its head. It's either a falcon or a kestrel. And let me just get a spot here. We'll see him take off in a minute. He's probably warming himself up on that lovely wingspan. The other birds don't like them, of course, because they do also attack small birds. So you often, when you know that the birds are playing up, the smaller birds are, the lorikeets at my house, when they're playing up and making a noise, and there's a very good chance there's a hawk or a kestrel or even a seagull somewhere in the distance. Look in the other direction. I saw him come in and look rather. There we are. I'd love to be able to show you him flying, but right now he's just having a bit of a warm-up, I think, above the light. See this? You see this bird here? Did you see that? The seagull is attacking him. Did you see that? Did you see the seagulls? They're actually going in. Just what I was telling you before about how they don't like them. Here he goes. There he goes. If you catch him, oh yes, beautiful. You caught him there, and they're chasing him off. They are circling him. They're not at all happy that he's here. That's exactly what I told you, isn't it? So I know something about birds. There's hundreds of them here now. The seagulls are all in and circling him. Can you see that? Really do is try to make him know that he's not welcome, but there's not much they can do to attack him. He is much more powerful than the seagulls. Stronger wings, stronger talons, stronger beak, and that's what they use. And what he's looking for, of course, is somewhere to fish, and the fish are here. There's fish everywhere at the moment. All right, now this is John.
Hi everyone.
Everybody say hello to John, send him a message. John, what have you come down here for today?
All right. Sure. So I came down for a swim this morning and just to enjoy the sunrise and to, it's something I've been doing regularly. And
So you live nearby?
I do live nearby.
Okay, so it's almost a walk for you.
I drive
Drive your
down,
car.
but yeah, I can walk, yeah.
All right, have a look at Pittwater Playground,
Doing it.
which is a Facebook page. Have a look at YouTube, go to Pittwater Playground and subscribe. I suppose that's the thing.
Yeah, doing it.
Oh, you got it. There we are. We've got another subscriber, guys. Thank you, John. That's very kind of you. So it's an absolutely beautiful spot, isn't it?
It is. I love it.
It is. John's been swimming. He's a braver man than me. And now he's heading home for breakfast, I suppose.
Coffee first.
Coffee. I've already had my coffee. I drove down from Avalon this morning. I live at Carril, and most times I do sunrises. I do them up at Avalon, at Palm Beach.
Yeah, nice.
But I thought, this is a lovely area. My wife comes here painting, so I thought I'll come and do it today down here.
It's a very special area.
John is going to take you for a walk along there.
Okay.
So you're now listening to John talking. Go ahead, John, and talk to them as much as you like.
Hi guys, how's everything?
They can't. Don't touch. Let the screen be pointing out.
Yeah, yeah.
Have a few problems with the screen.
Okay.
Position.
Now I might just need to get down there, so I might just need you to step back a sec.
John's going to get down there.
Thank you.
And if you fall in the water.
Should I fall in, guys? What do you reckon? Okay, so we're going out to the edge, and you can see we've got a surfing contest going on over there. And oh, thanks guys, I can see that you're all saying where you're from. Yeah, New South Wales definitely does have pretty good ocean pools. Look at this though. Oh, am I controlling this? I'm not 100% sure that I am. Alright, so I'm just walking along, and we're going to come out to one of my favourite spots. There's this little concrete part out here, and if you come in the middle of the night when there's a full moon or an eclipse, you can set up a little picnic out here, and you've got all of this going on around here, and it's gorgeous. Uh-oh, water coming in. Hope it doesn't get us. Alright, here we go. I'm going back. Lovely to meet you all. Hope you have a wonderful day. We've got a new moon coming up. Where is it? Up there. Yeah, nice. And we're coming back to the man himself. It's a bit windy. Oh yeah, sometimes there's an octopus in here. Can't see him right now. So,
John, how about that?
thanking you.
That's very kind of you.
And with that, I'm going to leave you.
All right, mate.
Have a wonderful.
Can you put it back on there for me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Don't take your eye off the wall. Well, how about that, folks? We've not only have we got a new subscriber, we've got a new volunteer cameraman.
There we go.
All on.
That all good?
Thank you very much,
just
John. I
on
hope
the
to see you
cord.
again sometime.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
you can see where I'm doing my tours. If ever you want to come along,
Maybe
please
I'll
do.
Pop down.
Please come along. All right. Thank you, John. There you are. John's off. Thank you. See you. Bye bye. You can see the sun anyway now. You can see the lovely reflection there on the water. This is Chili. There we are, folks. Have a look at Chili. Tilly. Tilly. Hello, Tilly. You're a lovely little fella, aren't you? Hello. You like to say hello. There we are. That's Tilly. And what breed of dog is Tilly? It's a Jack Russell
Rough coat.
rough coat.
Yes.
You're a Jack Russell rough coat. There you are. Everybody see that? People around the world. Say hello to Tilly, everybody. Well, that was it. We've done the first one. Let's just swing this around. Thank you so much for being here and for putting up with me and for motivating me to keep going. I have a lot of work on at the moment with my genealogy work, but I still love the idea of getting up, particularly getting up early like today, and seeing the sunrise rather than lying around in bed and dragging yourself out of bed at 9 o'clock, which isn't such a good idea. Like me, anything you'd like to ask me, or if you'd like to tell me about places you'd like to go and visit, places we've been to in the past that you'd like to go back and see again. Hand pink waving, yeah. I'm not sure what hand pink waving means, but I'll take your word for it. Sounds nice anyway. Cheers. Warm me up. Tell me it was colder out than in. Yeah, okay, the lady who told me it was colder out than in is sitting just next to me here. And she's looking very cold now. She wasn't looking cold when she was in the water. Okay, I'll say goodbye to you now. Take it easy. And see you again soon. Look out for the whale watching tour. Thank you for your tips. If you did leave a tip, tried that new way of leaving tips, that would be very much appreciated. If you've done that already, thank you very much. If you're going to, thank you very much. Peace and love. See you, everybody. Bye-bye from Richard at Narrabeen Beach. Bye.